Thank you for applauding the Speaker of the House paucity of a penis. This week, Gingrich admitted that it was a dumb idea to suggest the government provide tax credits to poor people so they could buy laptop computers. Gingrich explained that what he meant to say was that poor people should be rounded up and exterminated. Gingrich also told reporters this week that he likes to attend movies as often as he can. When asked what films he's seen lately, the Speaker said, little women. You know he said it. I can't believe people are even upset by this. Feigning outrage in our present climate of rudeness is just hilarious to me. Does anybody else notice that courtesy and civility in this culture are disappearing faster than a pack of smokes at an AA meeting? And it appears as if we've given up even trying to preserve them. Most people seem to accept this disintegration of manners as a fait accompli and have simply lined the borders of their personal space with razor wire. Now, I don't want to get off on a rant here, but we've devolved over the last few decades from a very Linden gentility to a bunch of Thunderdome mooks. Nowadays, thoughtless clods all across this once great land of ours do everything from clipping their fingernails at a funeral to checking themselves for polyps in the buffet line. As a matter of fact, you can't go anywhere without suffering intrusive, inconsiderate incivility. You go to the mall to pick up a Smoky Link Gouda combo gift set at Hickory Farms. You come out, your car's been keyed, and some societal fringe player has left a flyer on your windshield, good for 10% off on all gay porn films at Dick's Video Shack. You go to the supermarket, you wind up in line that's clearly marked 10 items or less, cash only. You're waiting behind some ninja drifter with no ID who's attempting to pay for 14 cartons of Puddin' Pops with a personal check from the Bank of Tehran. People no longer understand the basic rules of courtesy. Rule number 1, you must wait and let people get off the elevator before you can get on the elevator, okay? Rule number 2, when you call someone at 3:15 in the morning and get the wrong number, don't just say, oh, this isn't Charlene, click. Say, I'm very sorry to have pestered you. I am an ass face. And rule number 3, turn your goddamn car stereo down. Did you ever think that maybe I don't want to hear the bass line that Baby Got Back resonating in the deepest part of my skull? And even when I try to escape the cold, rude world and isolate myself in a darkened movie theater for 2 hours of unencumbered escapism, I get stuck behind some idiot faux Truffaut who's going to cliff note the entire fucking film for me. And then I miss the flick because I'm trying to decide whether to ignore him or bludgeon him to death with my Anna Nicole Smith-sized box of Milk Duds. But the fountain of all this bad behavior has got to be the daytime talk shows. What an intergalactic fucking freak show these are. Tell me, what Rusty the Bailiff fan club meeting do they go to harvest these losers, huh? Ricky Lake, Richard Bay, Jerry Springer, these people shouldn't be allowed to own a TV, for Christ's sake, much less be on it. And their guests not only aren't ashamed of their asinine antics, they positively revel in their own grand mal shitheadedness. Screaming in people's faces, screaming at the audience screaming back. It's enough to make me want to bag this whole scene, pack up some jerky, and go timeshare with Jeremiah Johnson. Look, I'm not some tie-dyed karma maitre d' trying to seat everybody in the no-conflict section. As far as I'm concerned, the New Age goal of perpetual smiling bliss would be a far worse hell than anything imagined by Quentin Tarantino on window pane. I don't want some vacant-headed, defanged Quakerland. That's not civility, that's banality. And I'm not talking Amy Vanderbilt civility either, where there's 9 goddamn forks arranged around your dinner plate like some cutlery Stonehenge, and if you choose the wrong one, you're sent away to become Edwin Newman's personal sex toy. But you know, I am saying that when civility breaks down, the fall of civilization is close behind. Is it surprising to anyone that the least courteous of all countries has 222 million guns? The fact is, it's gotten so weird out there that we've all turned inward, and in the process, we seem to have forgotten there are other human beings schlepping around this pebble. That's where civility comes in. Civility is acknowledging that we don't live in a solipsistic universe. We do share this planet with each other, and we should strive to coexist in some sort of civilized, respectful manner. And so to all of you out there who don't cover your mouth and who don't have the money ready when you get to the toll booth and who do burp so loudly in public that others wonder where the epicenter was, to all of you dwelling out there on the grassy knoll, if you don't want to come and join the rest of us in this noble pursuit of good manners, we all cordially invite you to please go fuck yourself. Of course, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong.